everybody, and welcome to another week of Brian's Basement. My name's Brian, and this is my basement. And you know what? It is the 44th episode of Brian's Basement, the 44th episode of the 4th season, and it's the 4th episode of the 4th season. How crazy is that? And today, we have another 4. We're going to do BSSSBS 4 on this show. We do one every season pretty much, I think. I think we did twice in one season because it was so bad that 2 weeks later we came back for redemption. But anyway, it's close to February 4th. It's the second. It's Groundhog's Day. Happy Groundhog's Day, everybody. And, just like that, it's the same shit over and over again down here. And that's what we got in store for you tonight. So I'm going to kick it off. I wrote some new songs this week, but I'm going to kick it off with a song that I wrote last BSSSBS. One of the ones that I liked a lot, and then we'll talk about what this is and what if you're new here, like what is this? But we'll talk about it. I'm just going to kick it off with a song. Yes. First snow of the season is melting on the roof. Funny how it doesn't seem to snow as much as it used to. Second cup of coffee is keeping me awake, choking it down till my hands shake. And signs point to something isn't right. Third time's a charm, fixing ancient junk that broke. Take a deep breath, 'cause this is the life you chose. Fourth pill of aspirin for the new pain in my knees. Why does everything keep breaking down on me? And signs point to something isn't right. Whoa. Fifth day of the week, and I'm limping my way out. Waste the whole weekend with your head in the clouds. And signs point to something isn't right. All right. So that song has no titles. None of the songs have any titles for BSSSBS. Well, what does that mean? Well, it's Brian's super short solo bass songs. You can also sub in shitty for any of the S's if you want. But what it is it was a thing I used to do when I was hosting open mic. I would just sometimes, just to mix it up and do something different, try to write a song and the music in one day, and then play it that night at open mic. And it's kind of a process that is, it helps me break out of any ruts I'm in, because I have to deal with this minimalistic instrument and do things that I wouldn't normally do melodically or rhythmically in order to make a song. So they don't really make titles. They're short. They're not even supposed to be that good. and they just are songwriting tools, little almost journals, things like that. And so I have 5 new songs that I wrote over the past week, and we're gonna play them tonight. In the meantime, what's going on in the chat down? Oh, I see Jake. Jake said it says beat. Yeah, but I see drum. That's my desk today. Is my drum. But we can get some jams going too. The old school title card and obscure Roman numerals makes it seem like a cultish ritual video. We're getting there. We're really getting there. And but the reason why that's the title card is I go to this website, oldbookillustrations.com, and they basically scan all these crazy old illustrations. And I just typed in bass, and I think there's a fish in that, it's a bird eating a fish, sort of like a bass, but I don't know. So that's why that came up. So hi, Alex. Hi, Jake. Oh, hi, Jen. It's good to see you. I saw Jen was playing Stardew Valley this week when she was on Twitter, and that's what I've been doing with my life lately. It's almost a part-time job. If I work out a little more, I'll get benefits. So great. So yeah, say hi if you're out there. Alex, Jen, and Jake. What's going on? Cool. All right, so let's get started. Let's just jump right in. Never mind. You know, you all get it. You all get it. You all have been here. You all get it. But this is the hardest one, and I'm glad it's the first one. They shine a light in my eyes. Man across the table says enough of your lies. Slams his fist on the metal and catches me by surprise. I plead I know nothing, I said 1,000 times no, no. I gotta hold on, gotta hold on, gotta hold on for just a little while long. They try to get me turned on my friends. They say if I cooperate, it'll come to an end. I'm not as dumb as I look, I know what happens. My last shred of freedom is not helping them, no, no. I gotta hold on, gotta hold on, gotta hold on for just a little while long. Throw me in the yard to think about it. I wonder when they'll find out that I'm full of shit. When that day comes, oh, it'll get bad quick. They don't forgive and they don't forget, no, no. Gotta hold on, gotta hold on, gotta hold on for just a little while long. I got a little metal file I hide under my pillow. Scratch at the bars every time I'm alone. Someday I'll slip away and they won't even know. I've bided my time, struck iron as it glowed. Gotta hold on, gotta hold on, gotta hold on for just a little while long. Yeah, well, there you go. When else would I get to write a blues shuffle if I'm playing my ukulele all the time? If anyone out there is curious, most of you already know, but this is a bass guitar that I bought on a whim when I was in high school because I thought it would be helpful someday. I guess that was kind of true. and it's tuned and open fifths, so it's like C G C G, and so I can play little fifth chords on it or a major chord. It's a big stretch. That last song had a minor chord, and then there's some other variations of various chords. I'm still trying to learn. There's not a whole lot of resources about bass chords for loser tuning. So yeah. What else is going on? Oh, Cassandra's back. Hi, Cassandra. I think the title of that one should be called Corporate Prison. See, Jake's sponging what I'm spilling. Yeah, that is exactly. They were. I was in some meeting and they're asking me all these questions about things I have no idea about, and I was like, man, this feels like there's no incentive for me to say anything right now. Yeah, so that's that. I hope everybody's got their drinks out there, your kombuchas or your beers. I've got this week's Brian's Basement is sponsored by chamomile tea. Hot. It's a really good mug. Oh, that's a really good mug. Hold on, let me take the lid off this. Oh God, I'm so scared. I know. Okay. Whew. Oh my God. How? All right. Let's play another song. Stupid tea. I never drink you again. This is why I drink beer usually. All right. Okay, this one. Oh, this one's a story. I was kind of trying to figure out. That last one came easily. That's an easy emotion to write about. But I was trying to figure out exactly some stuff to write about, and I thought about this thing that happened to me last summer. We were out on a lake in a canoe, and we tipped it, and in the middle of this big lake, and it completely went underwater, and we were just there were 4 of us, and we were just trying to pull it back to shore, and it was just sinking and not going anywhere. It was very scary. It was just, I don't know. It was one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me. I don't think we were in any danger. I don't think really, because we had like life jackets on, but it felt dangerous, and I almost lost my canoe, which again, not a big deal when you look at like it being dangerous and not being dangerous. But anyway, so I don't know. I just thought that was a moment, so I thought I'd just memorialize it in song. Let's make that a little less buzzy. One time, a friend of the show, Scott, let me borrow his bass guitar, and it was like night and day. It's like, oh, this is what a real instrument feels like. And that's as good as it's getting, folks. Last summer I dipped my canoe in a lake. It quickly filled up to the brim. Grabbed the hold and pulled with all my might, pulling to shore as fast as I could swim. I kicked my legs as hard as I can, but I'm nowhere near closer to land. The boat's getting heavier and heavier. Our provisions are floating away. My hands are slipping and my legs are screaming. I'm losing it and I'm afraid. I'm pulling as hard as I possibly can, but I'm nowhere near closer to land. A powerboat shows up to save me. The canoe is righted, I'm back inside. and the pilot speeds off, and he snides. Stick to the guided tour next time. I'm paddling as fast as I possibly can, but I'm nowhere near closer to land. Neato. Yeah. That's true about the guy. The reason why we even got the canoe back is because some guy came up on his like reel boat and let us tip it over, and he was an asshole about it. He was just like, stick to the Little Miami next time, which is the cabrewing place. I was like, you're an asshole. I should have known you were an asshole. You own a boat. So sorry, boat people. My brother owns a boat. He's not an asshole. I love the slippers. Thank you. Usually I wear my camo Crocs. Today I was feeling slippers. These were supposed to be for my grandpa. Either my grandpa or my brother-in-law. I can't remember. But they came to me, and I've worn them ever since, every single day. All right. Neato. Well, everybody, it's February. And you know what that means. February is the RPM challenge. That means you have to write and record an entire album in a month. And usually I do this with a friend of the show, Alex. And this year is no exception. So we're going to try to make an entire album from start to finish in the shortest month of the year. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably make an episode out of it at some point. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to do something. We're not going to do sweaty toilets this year. I know. I'm sorry. But we're going to branch out. But don't worry, I've got a very sweaty toilets-ish song. You know what? I'll play it right now. I'll play it right now because we're talking about sweaty toilets. Sweaty Toilets is my me and Alex's punk band. And which one's this? And this is what we would do is every month we'd write a really cool punk album. But now, like I said, we're branching out. We're going to try something new and different. So I start this. The Sweaty Toilets is a good segue to. I started when I had friends that could play drums. That no one wants to play with a person who plays a ukulele, so I do this and like really just blast it out with the distortion on the amp, and because you can just play like chords like that real fast. And way back in the day with one of my friends, I wrote this song, and I don't know why I even thought about it, but I wrote this song called "The Bag Man." And the Bag Man is it's a legend that like cultures all around the world have, from Europe to South America, and even in Southeast Asia. They have this very similar myth, which is weird, but it's about the Bag Man. And the Bag Man is an old man, doesn't have any supernatural powers, is just an old man that shows up around town and takes all the children and all the bad children and puts them in a bag and takes them away. And then he either eats them or sells them, depending on, on what version you subscribe to. But I just thought it was really, and the picture, there's like pictures on the Wikipedia page and they're freaky. The Bagman is a very scary thing to scare children. And then coincidentally, there's the opposite of Bagman, which is Santa, who has a bag but brings gifts to good children. So I don't know. It's a weird world we live in. But anyway, but I always liked this legend of the Bagman. And back in the day, I wrote a song about the Bagman. And I couldn't remember it at all, and I have no idea. It's probably on a piece of paper somewhere. But I thought, we're due. Let's write another song about the Bagman. And this one, I really embrace some dissonance. You'll hear this a lot in there. Because the Bagman's scary, right? Oh, also, I wrote this with a lot of distortion, but I had some problems with my amp. right before the show, and this one does not have distortion. So imagine distortion. The ugliest man that you've ever seen, like something out of a nightmare dream. Gnarled fingers and yellowy eyes, thin as a rail and older than time. Oh, oh, the bagman's gonna get you. He's got no supernatural powers, comes around at the supper time hour. Nothing but rags and a burlap sack slung across his ruined back. Oh, oh, the bagman's gonna get you. All the parents turn away. Children have chosen their own fate. Into the bag and never seen again. Bagman coming for all the bad children. Oh, the bagman's gonna get you. The parents of the children try to tell him, bagman gonna eat them or to sell them. But my theory of what really happens is he turns them into other bagmen. Oh, the bagman's gonna get you. Song about the bagman. Oh boy, that was a blast. I love Jake throws down the title suggestions. This is a really good game to play during BSSSBS. I think we were doing this last time. Jake says, "Sure ain't Santa." That's great. Jake's winning. Jake, you can have some basement bucks, man. You're 2 for 2 on the good titles. So if you guys want to submit titles, you throw them down there, and we'll give you some Brian's basement bucks. Alex says, personally, I'd eat them. Children can't be worth much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you would. It's like, what's the bagman's business proposition? Like, hey, I got these children. They're bad children. Their parents didn't even care that I came and got them because they were so disobedient and bad. But would you like to buy them? Like, that's the real scary thing, is the person that would buy the bad kid knowingly. That's less scary than the bagman. One of the pictures of the bagman looked like the devil. It's a very scary thing. They are extreme. There's one on Wikipedia. It might be for the Krampus page, which is also a related myth. But it's like a really scary monster with like riding a broom, and then and that's like all drawn. But then on the broom, there's like photorealistic like children and like toddlers on it. Very, very disturbing picture. It's a great Wikipedia page. Look up the bagman. El Hombre del Saco is the Spanish version. Yeah, go look that up. Okay, let's do a Brian's Boombox. Can we do that right now? I really want to drink this tea, but it is so hot. Oh. Someone texted me. Who's texting me right now? Don't they know I'm busy? Oh, it's Alex. Okay. Let's just ignore that happen. What we got this week for Brian's Boombox? Kim's mouthing it to me. I know what it is. This is a rhetorical question, but sometimes I do forget. But this is William Elliott Whitmore's "I'm With You." This is his new album released last year. I bought it and listened to it a couple times, and it's a very nice album, I will say. Who is William Elliott Whitmore? He came on my radar from my friends at Shawnee that got me listening to more acoustic and folk type music. Ken, my friend Ken, the bass player in the band, he was the one. He was really into William Elliott Whitmore, and so I've always been kind of just like on the fringes of fanhood. But I like what he does. So he's just a guy that makes very probably the closest thing to like traditional contemporary folk, without being like a straight up like bluegrass band, I would say. This album in particular is I like it because it's straightforward. It's like the way that I tend to write songs, very on the nose, straightforward. And one thing that I really like about him is that he doesn't like blow it out with like lots of drums or like lots of like big noise or anything like that. Like some of like the arena folk people have kind of done. He's got tracks on this album that are just him playing the banjo or him just playing the guitar. Some of them have like a kick drum in them. Some of them have a full drum kit, but he very carefully picks. It sounds like he very carefully picks his arrangements for exactly what the song needs. So I would take a look at this one. My favorite songs are I think it's the MK Ultra Blues. The recently declassified thing. The CIA like tortured a bunch of people with LSD to try to beat the commies. That's a pretty funny song, the MK Ultra Blues. And there's one called it's something like My Mind Hurts Me or something like that. That's a good one too. But anyway, I'd take a look. It's a good listen. William Elliott Whitmore, I'm with you. Sweet. All right. Sandra says if it's anything like Mothman, I'm going to have bad dreams. Kim first showed me that movie. The Mothman, was it Mothman? Prophecy. Mothman Prophecy. I was going to say conspiracy. But it freaked me out too, like a lot. Like some scary movies don't bother me. But that one was just like, But yeah, the Mothman. Who's in that? Is that Richard Gere? Yeah. Richard Gere, yeah. That's a great one. I kind of want to watch that again. All right. Let's play another song. I like this one. There's kind of this expectation, and when we had guests on the show, we're still trying to find guests, but one of the things I would ask them is, their thoughts about like, can you write a happy song? There's I think a really strong majority of people are just like, sad songs are bust. And I think it's important I think it's really hard to write a good happy song because like, what do you, like if you're happy and content, like what, I don't really know why I have to know about it. Like what is the important thing you're trying to communicate to me? But so I don't normally do it. But one of the things that some of my friends have taught me, and definite artists like Jeffrey Lewis that we had on the Boombox a couple weeks ago, and I'm trying to think whoever like Daniel Johnson to some degree. You have to keep some joy in it. Like you just have to. Like I get tired of being in my head all the time. So I just thought of something when I was brewing and I sent people pictures and someone said, it looks like a mad scientist lab. And I was like, the mad scientist is an interesting concept. So this is a song about a mad scientist. What makes a mad scientist mad? I said, what makes a mad scientist mad? Oh, what could have happened so hurtful or sad to turn a good scientist into bad? do they always work in a lair? I said, why do they always work in a lair? Oh, they're never at conferences or colleges or fairs, and they're deep underground where there's no fresh air. Why do they always work alone? I said, why do they always work alone? Except for mutants or robots or identical clones, but they don't talk much except for beeps and moans. Out there's plenty of labs that need the knowledge that the mad scientists have, with cheerful co-workers that smile and laugh. So there must be a good reason why they stay so mad. Said, what makes a scientist go mad? I said, what makes a scientist go mad? Well, what could have happened so hurtful or sad to turn a good scientist into bad? Alright, the Mad Scientist song. Let's see, does Jake got a title for that one? No, he doesn't. Wow. Well, it was on a streak. All right. I hope everyone's having a fun week out there. It's been... Or I'm going to try this tea again. I'm going to try... It's still pretty hot. Yeah. It doesn't taste like anything because I burnt my tongue. Oh, boy. You know, I never get to use a capo until I do this. Because when you use a capo on a ukulele, it just sounds like garbage. And the neck's so small anyways, you got nowhere to go. All right. Let's see. I got one more new song for you guys. So we might get out here a little early tonight. You know, give you some time back. Can go... do something else with your Tuesday night. I don't know. This is a song, this last one. Jake says Mad Scientist is my title. You know what, Jake? That's weak, man. Come on. I don't know what else you would even call that song, though. Anyway. There's this concept of for songwriting called word salad. It's where you just kind of say things that don't really connect or make sense, but the words sound like they do. And it's kind of a fun exercise to do sometimes because it's almost like word association. You get going in a groove, and then you just say things, and you just see what comes out. And so this is a song that was in that spirit of word salad. And I took a while to let the sunlight through my window, and I was slow to find the trail through the wood. I let the rust grow on my car, and I wore my coat till it fell apart. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I left the ice cube trays unfilled, and I didn't play, so I didn't have to learn the rules. And I spent my whole weekend on the couch, and I haven't been outside for a month. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Go. Jake says that song could be called Lethargy. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Well, let's see what time it is. Well, it is 8:38, according to my watch. That's all the bass songs I got for you. But I'll play a couple of uke songs to close this one out. If there's anything anyone specifically wants me to play, let me know. If I know it, I'll try. Cassandra, I'm still going to learn that song. I will. I promise. I said I would. Oh, it feels so small. Oh. Let's adjust the mic. Kim, you might have to bump it up to slightly above middle. Yeah, and you can turn to off. Off? Yeah. Okay. Neat. Jake says, do you know any songs for the drum? A couple of weeks ago, I played a song on the drum. But I'm not going to do that again. This drum it was also... I bought it around the same time I bought the bass guitar. There was a music shop in the mall, and so it was just like open season. And so I bought this, and I took this around in college, and this is what I played in the band I was in. I played this and harmonica. Sometimes I played a little piano. It goes to say a lot that they didn't want a ukulele in the band, but they were like, you play this weird Turkish drum. That's better. All right. Put on your grandpa's jacket. Put on the jeans that fit too tight. Put on a pair of Oxfords. Gonna look like Neil Young tonight. but I don't feel I belong here, no matter how I try. And everyone is smiling and everyone's polite, and I'm sure that they'll unmask me for the fraud that I've become. And I'll keep putting it on, just putting it on for everyone. Put on the silly sweater, the one that you got at the thrift store. Put on some cut-off jean shorts, and we'll all laugh in my decor. But I wake up with a dry mouth and my back is stiff and sore, and I don't feel much like laughing at all my costumes on the floor. And I'm just like Pagliacci, and I smile and I have fun, and I'll keep putting it on, just putting it on for everyone. Go home in the evening, put on sweatpants and a gray sweatshirt, and I don't feel like anything, and I don't feel like anyone, that's for sure. 'Cause I'm bland and I am boring, and I'm tired and afraid that I'll fake it till I make it, but I'll never get made. And I like the imposter much more when it's all said and done. And I'll keep putting it on, just putting it on for everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to play that one tonight. I don't know. What's another one that I feel like playing tonight? Okay, I'll finish it on this one. This song is called, that last song is called Putting It On. I'll do this. I'll do this instead. This one is a song. I have a request. What's it say? Tobacco plant. Oh man. I don't know the words off the top of my head, and the lyric sheet is in a box somewhere, so I can't play that tonight. But I'll play it. I'll play it next time. So sorry, Jake. Yeah. Oh damn it. Okay. I'm trying to think of where it is. I think it's in the box under the thing. Hold on, I'll go get it. Okay. Ugh. I hope it's in here. Uh-oh. I didn't get it. Where is this damn thing?
Better organization.
Yeah, it's... I thought it would have been... No, that's not it. I don't know. I don't know where it is right now. Yeah, if anyone wants an insight... Is this good content? Yeah, I don't know where it is. I thought it would be in this particular pile of papers, because I thought that I played all these songs like a couple weeks ago, but I guess not. I'm sorry, guys. I'll play it next week. Okay. Sorry. That's what you get. You know, you make a request, can't do it. Suggest a cover song, don't know it. Instead, but do you want 5 shitty songs on a bass guitar? You got that. You definitely got that. So in that spirit, we'll play this song. This is this is my most streamed song on Spotify. All of my stuff's on Spotify, and the most streamed song is the one song that I recorded that I didn't write. So this is this is called Slow Times, and this is by my friend Clint. Been sitting here inside the day, doing nothing much at all. Sitting with my back against the wall. I'm afraid to go outside, so I'll just stay here and hide. How much longer can this last? Stand outside my window. Streets are moving fast, but the times are incredibly slow. Leaves outside are changing colors, so why can't I? Outside I'd be living in danger. In here I'm living to die. How much longer can this last? Stand outside my window. Streets are moving fast, but the times are incredibly slow. Whoa. I'm gonna stay here and die. I just read to pass the time. I've never felt so confined. What good can these knowledge do if I can't share it with you? How much longer can this last? Stand outside my window. Streets are moving fast, but the times are incredibly slow. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Neat. Well, if you saw the lightning quick agility of the producer Kim, she saved the day. She's the only one that knows what she's doing down here. So we found it from the Tobacco Plant song. I want to play this, and then I'll be done. I promise. All right. Yeah, this is another one like the first bass song I played. Sometimes I'll make up a song for one of these episodes, and they're just kind of things to do and whatever. But sometimes they stick around, and I think when they stick in my head, that's got to mean something. So that first song that I played on the bass guitar from last time, that was one of them that is in my head a lot. And then this one, surprisingly, was in my head. This was when, before there was a COVID vaccine, there was talk that the tobacco plant might be the key to it. And a biotech company in Kentucky was experimenting on using a tobacco plant protein for the vaccine. And so, so this is about that. You know that we all love an underdog story of finding something you didn't know was inside, deep down within you in microscopic quantities, to save the world in just the nick of time. You know that we all love a tale of redemption, a dark past, a secret, a character flaw, but our judgment is just a misconception, and you turn around and prove us all wrong. 'Cause you could be a superhero or walk off home run, or you could be a tobacco plant in the hot Kentucky sun. Yeah, we've all got a story. Yeah, we've all got a story. Everyone. You know that we all love a happy ending, where every tunnel has a light, when the bad guys are gone and the doom is done impending, and everything turns out alright. 'Cause you could be a superhero or walk off home run, or you could be a tobacco plant in the hot Kentucky sun. Yeah, we've all got a story. Yeah, we've all got a story. Everyone. You know that we all love a story of hope, of saving grace and miracle cures, for the times when we don't think that we can cope. It's good to have a story like yours, 'cause you could be a superhero or walk off home run, or you could be a tobacco plant in the hot Kentucky sun. Yeah, we've all got a story. Yeah, we've all got a story. Everyone. All right. Well, that's a good suggestion, Jake and Alex, to end the show on, because it's kind of a downer one tonight. So good job. Cassandra says, "Newsflash, I'm in love with your wife." Newsflash, I am too. My wife. Cool. Well, she said you made her Tuesday. Well, thank you so much. And thank you, everybody that tuned in this week. And I really appreciate it. It's a fun thing to do. And I hope you're having fun out there, too. So we'll be back next week with some ridiculous thing. And as always, thanks to producer Kim, who saved the day tonight. And until next week, stay safe out there. Do something nice for somebody. And do something nice for yourself. And when you do, come back and tell me on it next week on Brian's Basement. Bye, everybody.